Candlebox Arrow. This is the CVT guitar lesson for Alan. Alan, you threw a curveball, man, and went into the 90s here with some of the alternative stuff, and you picked very well, man. It's a great song from Candlebox. Tuning in this is standard. I've seen some other people playing it in drop D, and they didn't research it. I research this stuff, and I go to live stuff and see where their fingers are, and then I can base the tuning off that. So definitely standard. Section 1A, 2 seconds in, we're starting with the F#5 power chord, so it's 2E and 4A. I'd follow this strum, go down, 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 up. The upstroke would be on an E5, which is open E, 2A. So it's short rest, back to the F# power chord. So you have, and then 2E, and then 4th fret D and G to 2nd fret D and G. That part's a little tricky. If you need to experiment with the strum direction on that, that's fine. But it's you're probably gonna want it alternate either way you look at it. So I start with the up and then down up on the chord. So it's 4 times of that. Section 1B, 11 seconds in. That's that same F#5 power chord. You're gonna go 2 times. And then barred 4th fret D and G to 2nd fret D and G. Just give it a slight bend, like a quarter bend. Sounds like this. So you have, and this cool little pentatonic riff. 4th fret on the D, pull off to the 2nd, and then 4A to 2D. That'll be a down up. So you're picking in the direction of the next string here. On the A string, go alternate pick 4, 3, 2, pull off to open. So that whole pentatonic riff is this. So that whole riff experiment with fingering on your barred 4s to 2s. The 2s definitely needs to be the index. You got to decide whether you want the pinky to bar or the 3rd finger. It doesn't matter. That's 4 times. Section 2 comes in at 20 seconds in. Kind of reminds me of Paradise City from GNR here, but so palm mute the 4th fret on the A. I would go finger 3, down, up, down, up, down. It's palm muted. Upstroke the 2nd fret on the A and D. That's kind of the concept, the beat concept for this section. And then repeat it, but go to the 4th fret on the D and G. You're going to do that again, and again, and finish it with this. It's kind of a blending of different sections. Well, this one's a little different. The beat's the same. F#5, so 2E, 4A, down, down, and then 2E down, 2nd fret D and G, like a quarter bend on that, and then that pentatonic riff. So that sounds like this. If you want, you can keep it a power chord, but it sounded like a root note on the last hit. That section is 2 times. Section 3, 37 seconds in, is 4th fret, I'd bar this, A and D, down, 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 up. The upstroke is 2nd fret, A and D. Sounds like this. Rest into 4A and D. Okay, short rest, and then upstroke the 4th fret again on the A, D, and then go down, up, 4th fret, D and G to 2nd fret, D and G. Sounds like this. So it's 3 times of that. And then start it again. 2 times on the 4th fret A, D. And then 4th fret D and G to 2nd fret D and G, bend, quarter step, and that's a down up. Into the pentatonic riff, but check it out. The last 4 notes are palm muted. Alright, and then repeats at 45 seconds in of section 2, 2 times. That's the G and R part. Section 4, a minute 2 in. This is 4th fret D and G, strum. And it's kind of hard to, the guitar just kind of sits in the pocket here. It's hard to hear the strums. Strum, and then go down, up, change. The change will be 2nd fret D and G, so it's... And then down, up, into 2E vibrato, so it's rest, and then 2 open on the E. It's kind of a cool accent. They kind of punch it in there. 2nd fret, short rest, and then 2nd fret again to barred 4th D and G to 2nd D and G. Be this. And then within that, the whole section, go back to section 1A one time, and then you'll have this 4th fret D, G, and B. And then 4th fret D and G, down, up, down. The final down is 2nd fret D and G. So it's kind of like starting over, just got a little different strum. Here we go. Accented 2nd fret D and G 4 times, and then 4th fret D and G, down, up to 2nd fret D and G, down. It's a triplet. Alright, repeats at a minute 15, which is section 1B 3 times, and then you'll see, you know, this, and this is different. 4th fret G and B, barred, back it with a couple fingers, bend, release, pull off to 2nd fret to 4D, and do that twice. So it's alright, and then back to section 1B 4 times, 4th time no star. Section 5, minute 39 in, VS, that's just volume swells, Alan. You're going to go 4th fret D, G, and B, turn your volume down, or like to where it's off, strum it, and just take your pinky. 2nd fret, same thing, D, G, and B, volume swell. That goes like 4 times, and then you finish off with the 4th fret D, G, and B. Little Eddie Van Halen thing. And then the solo, 9th fret E, 12th fret B, it's a unison bend. I'm going to go 1st and 3rd finger back the middle to help support it. And it's got kind of a little waviness to it. You're going to go bend, release, bend, and just keep doing it. It's like, I just put etc. in your final one, you release it, and then 2 minutes 15 seconds in, 4th fret G and B to 2nd fret G and B, just go down, up. Okay, 4th fret G and B, back it with the middle and index because we have to bend it, and then hit it again, vibrato it. 2nd fret to 4th fret G and B, bend, and then hit it without bending. 2 minutes 19 seconds in, 4G bend, and then 4G vibrato. So it, and then kind of picks up this pace here. 2G up, 4D down, 4G up, pull to 2, 4-2 D and G. Sounds like this. You'll hit that 2G twice. So. 4th fret on the D, pull off to the 2nd. 4th fret G and B, bend. 4th fret G and B, vibrato. And then 2 minutes 24 seconds in, 17B, 3rd finger, bend, vibrato. 16G, bend, release, pull off to 14. To 16D. 14 hammer 16 on the D, and then 14, 16 G and D. Pick the 16 again and then slide. So we have 2 minutes 28 seconds in, 16 G, and this is kind of interesting, kind of funny. You can hear, to me it sounds like his guitar went a little out of tune in the studio and he just left it. Interesting that they kept it, but it ended up working. 16 G, bend a half step, then go to 14 B. So you're bending a B to a C. Do that twice. And then speed it up, but do it 5 times. 17 pull 14 on the B, 18 G. And this is where you can hear the tuning issue to 14 B. It works in a strange way because you end up with the same note there where it's typical to be like, alright, but we got 17 pull 14 B and then down up on that. Top of page 4, 17 pull 14 on the B twice, 16 pull 14 on the G twice. So you have on the D, alternate pick 16, 14, 16, pull 14, slide. Or, so that whole part. 2 minutes 32 seconds in, 2nd fret G and B. We're going to bend, rest, and then 4 pull 2 on the D to 4A. 2 G up, or 2 D up, so it's actually hold on. Yeah, 2 on the D, the 4 is on the A, so 4 G bend, and then hit with vibrato. And that's double dotted, so it's 3 times of this thing. And then 4G, bend, release, pull off to 2, to 4 on the D and G. 4 pull 2, so it's to 4D, 2G. 4 pull 2 on the D, 4 2 AD. Sounds like this. 4 3 2 on the A. So. It's about that tempo. And then everything is repeats from there on. It ends on the F sharp 5. You'll just go 2 times on that. So good stuff, man. We got some more coming for you. This will get you something to get started on. Pick some more of these, man, in the 90s. If some of these, you know, there was some good stuff in there. It sometimes gets lumped into, there was absolutely nothing good. That's not true. So good stuff, Alan. See ya.